Hey guys, how are you today? Y'all know who I am. I am Belize Spivey, the STD Life Coach. I am so excited to be talking about this topic. What is Valtrex? I ain't really seen no videos talk about what is Valtrex or what our drugs are, so we're going to talk about it today. Hold on one second and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're back. As you know, once again, y'all know who I am, and we're talking about what is Valtrex. This is very important because a lot of us have herpes, and we want to know what is Valtrex. What is it? What's the purpose of it? Why is it the antiviral? Like, what do it do? How can it benefit? What is the side effects? What did it look like? What did it feel like? What is this drug? You know, and let's be honest, we don't know about the drug until you have to get the drug. So it's very important for us to know what Valtrex is. And I want to explain all of that to us today. As we know, this video is being sponsored by the Life Church, my amazing church. 12 o'clock on a Sunday. Come and visit if you're in the Forest Park area. But they're sponsoring the Overcoming Gathering Tour that starts here in Atlanta February 22nd and 23rd. Make sure you get your tickets for that. That information will be below. So let's get into this. What is Valtrex? As we know, Valtrex is the original drug for the original antiviral for herpes. Okay, so what it do? The Valtrex, it basically helps you speed up your outbreaks, you know, or help you keep your immune system up to prevent outbreaks. And that's pretty much it. It doesn't prevent you from getting outbreaks, but it will help you abuse your immune system so you can kind of reduce the amount that you get and also help you speed up those outbreaks that you may have. Okay, it's very important when you're going to use Valtrex that you're going to use it soon as you get a symptom. So itching, burning, tingling, anytime you have your first sign of a symptom, because it works best when you first see something. It works. It is absolute best. Okay, absolute best. On top of that, what do Valtrex look like? Okay, so it's a little pill. It ain't little, but you got a pill. It's blue. It's a Valtrex on it, and it tells you the milligrams. The typical milligram, and I got a lot of notes here, so don't be looking at me crazy, because I want to make sure I give you all the proper information. The typical milligram is 500 milligrams or 1 gram, depending on how your country package it. Okay, so for here in the United States, it typically says 500 milligrams and 1 gram, depending on your country. This is taken by oral. This is not, Valtrex is not used inside of you of any sort. This is an oral drug. So you have to get to a point where you feel comfortable with swallowing a pill. Okay, with this pill, it is soft. It's not like that chalky thing. It got like a, I don't even know what to call it. It's like, you know, if you take certain pills, it feel like really soft, or not even soft. It feel like it got like, it's silky. I don't even know how to explain it. But at the end of the day, it's not that chalky one. But you'll take that pill oral, 500 milligrams. Now, I'm going to tell you, many doctors do a little bit different depending on your situation, but this is the typical, what it is 500 milligrams, okay? So when it comes into dosage, take it as it's told. Typically, some doctors will tell you take it 2 times a day. Take it 3 times a day for 10 days. Take it 2 times a day for 7 days. Or take it 2 times a day for 10 days. Or whatever. Whatever it say, make sure you take it as it's told. Okay? Now, I want to be honest. We make mistakes. We make a mistake and miss a dosage. If you make a mistake and miss a dosage, take it as soon as you remember. Soon as you remember. Now, one thing you don't want to do is try to double up. So just say if you forget to take both of them today, don't take both of them tomorrow on top of your other regular dosage. Don't do that. Don't worry about it. Just continue on, okay? But if you just say, you know what, I forgot to take my morning one, cool, go ahead and take the morning one, and later on this evening, you know, later on, go ahead and take the other dosage, okay? Remember, if you forget a dosage, take it soon as you remember, but don't double up on dosages. Okay, don't do that. All right. So it's just very important for that. On top of that, if you have children and they have herpes just like you, do not give them your medication, okay? It's important that that child get their own medication. This is very important for any drug that you have. Do not give anybody any of your drugs, because depending on your child, depending on you, your doctor gave you stuff based off your health condition, based off your other medicines that you have, any other condition you have, they have given you a dosage based off that. So if your child's dealing with anything else, that can cause your child a lot of harm and things of that nature. So it's very important not to give anybody your medicine, okay? Nobody, your prescriptions, don't give it to anybody, okay? The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is complete your dosages, like complete your prescriptions. Okay, a lot of us always tend to start feeling better after a couple of days. That doesn't matter. Finish it. If it say 10 days, finish it. If it say 7 days, can finish it. At the end of it, just because you feel better doesn't mean the virus is gone. As we know, herpes is present when you don't see it as well. So it's very important to know when you're going through your outbreak, as it started to heal, you're still having an outbreak at that time. So it's very important that you go ahead and finish the whole thing so you can get the full treatment. Okay, that's for any medicine that you ever take. Always do the full treatment. Remember, full treatment. Okay, don't forget full treatment. Okay. Another thing, when it comes to taking this medicine, it's important to know that you can take it with or without food. Okay, so many medicines, depending on what it is, they'll tell you make sure you coat your stomach with some type of food. Make sure you eat an hour before, 30 minutes before, whatever. But with this, you can take it with or without food. Okay, that's good to know. Another thing is, what are the side effects? There are a lot of people always like, oh, I don't want to take, Valtrex because it got so many side effects. But I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Every drug you're gonna take is gonna have so many side effects. So it's just all about knowing that these side effects are based off of when they did the research and they did it with a certain group of people. This is what happened, okay? And that's not saying it's gonna happen to you, but these are side effects that you can experience. And you got basic side effects and you got very serious. So I'm gonna share with you both of those side effects. So I'm going to read off the sheet so y'all know. So you got headaches. You can have headaches. You can have drowsiness, tired feeling, depression. See, so a lot of people thinking like, I'm so depressed. It could be your medicine that you're taking. Nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, joint pain. A lot of people like, man, I'm in a lot of pain. It could be the medicine. Menstrual pain. That could be the medicine. Skin rashes. A lot of people don't know that. They thinking it's an outbreak and you have a skin rash from your Valtrex. Stuffy nose, sore throat, mental and emotional changes, trouble speaking, shaking or unstable movement, change in amount of urine. So these are simple things that can happen to you with a taking Valtrex. Okay, so another thing in the midst of this, a lot of us are always like, well, they don't want us to take it because it can mess with your kidneys. I want to tell you something. Every drug can tear your kidneys up. Okay, at the end of that, our kidney is up. It naturally cleans us out. So when you have something else assisting it, it's going to mess with it. So it's very important to just know everything harms our kidneys. And you just need to make sure you don't already have kidney issues already, or you're taking other medicines that cause kidney issues. So if you're taking something that already can cause issues to your kidneys, adding this to it can also increase, kidney damage and things like that. So it's very, 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 very important to also tell your doctor if you're taking anything or you have kidney failure already, or you having kidney problems, or you're born with a condition that already weaken your kidney, because you don't want to stay taking Valtrex thinking, well, I'm doing the right thing, but then cause yourself way more harm. Okay? So the very serious side effects is extreme tiredness, slow and fast and irregular heartbeat, blood and dark urine, fever, severe stomach pain, severe vision change, loss of consciousness, seizures, I always say this wrong, but I always say it wrong, y'all. But like when you have a baby, whatever, and you're not under enough light, the baby skin will turn yellow or your eyes turn yellow. Somebody correct me, please. I really appreciate it. That that can happen. When these things happen, if any of these serious side effects happen, you need to call your doctor ASAP. You need to go to the hospital ASAP. Because you need to make sure you get full treatment pertaining to that. And I'm not going to tell you what to do. But if you are dealing with any of these side effects, you need to call your doctor ASAP, or go ahead and go to the hospital and let them know that, hey, I'm taking Valtrex. This is some of the serious side effects they have. I want to make sure this is the reason why I'm causing that. And I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of this stuff could be anything, but it's very important to remember whatever you're taking at the time, because that could be the reason why you're having those issues. So that is that. So I kind of told y'all everything pertaining to Valtrex. That is Valtrex all in one. A lot of people ask me, is it safe to take when you're pregnant? Yes, I did take it while I was pregnant. That protects you from passing the virus on to the infant while the baby comes out of the womb. Okay, so they try to prevent from having an outbreak. Things like that. Now, I have read that it's not safe to take Valtrex while you're breastfeeding. But I did, interestingly, done that before. And I have not done it before too, so I did a little both. So, and I know people who take Valtrex every day and they have infants, so I will really strongly suggest do not take my word for them. Talk to your doctor and make sure that it's safe, because they say it's not safe. But like I said, every site say something different. You know, Valtrex, you know, herpes is herpes. They don't always have the correct information, but that's recently what I read. So I just want to let you guys know that, and just make sure you do your due diligence, because I'm sure you read the same thing and you're not sure. My whole thing is ask your doctor and make sure, or you can simply call your pharmacist and ask your pharmacist, you know, how would this affect my child, whatever, you know, what do you consider, whatever. So I always talk to the pharmacist, or also talk to your doctor to confirm. And if you don't feel comfortable with that, then you need to find another form of treatment to help you reduce your outbreaks. And you can do the natural route of different things that you want to do to try to help you do that if you are concerned about this harming your infants. Okay, so that is everything, guys. I hope this helped y'all in so many ways. Make sure you share this video, because so many people want to know. But my next video will be on acyclovir, and I'm going to share everything about acyclovir as well. As we know, Valtrex is the name brand and the acyclovir is the off brand, but I'm going to share with you the exact same thing I share with you here. I'm going to share with you about that product as well, so we're very aware of the drugs that we are taking in pertaining to herpes for our treatment. So I love you guys. I hope this helped. You know where to find me if you need me. Make sure you get your tickets for the Overcoming Gathering tour, and we will see each other soon.